There's a specific kind of ache that doesn't have a clean name, not heartbreak, not grief, something softer and more stubborn than either of those. Nadia had been carrying it for 3 months by the time she stopped trying to explain it to people. It had started the way these things always start, slowly and then all at once. She and Jonah had met in the waiting room of a dentist's office, which is not a romantic setting, which is exactly why it felt like something out of a story. He'd had a book she'd read twice. She'd had the audacity to say so. For 6 weeks after that, they texted every morning and talked every night. And she learned the specific way he laughed when something surprised him, and he remembered every offhand thing she'd ever mentioned wanting. And then, nothing happened. Not a fight, not a confession, not a clean ending. Just a gradual cooling, the way a cup of tea goes from something you're looking forward to into something you forgot about. She tried to explain it to her friend once, that she wasn't devastated about losing a relationship. She was devastated about losing something that never technically existed. And her friend said gently, "But nothing actually happened between you two," which was true, and which is exactly the problem. Because when something ends, when there's a real relationship with a real ending, there's a structure to the pain. There's a reason, there are things you can point to and say, "This is what I lost." But what Nadia lost was a possibility, a version of her life that had started to feel real before it had any right to. She lost the morning texts she'd been quietly counting on. She lost the version of herself that felt like she was finally being seen. That's what people don't understand about the almost. The almost is all potential, no closure. There's no falling out to process, no last conversation to replay until you've extracted every meaning from it. There's only the absence of something that was never promised, which your nervous system somehow still registered as a loss. What fans of slow burns and will they won't theys would recognize immediately as the right person, wrong moment. Except here, there wasn't even a moment to mourn. Nadia still doesn't know if Jonah felt it too, and that not knowing might be the heaviest part. A real relationship at least gives you a shared story. The almost leaves you holding half a thread, wondering if the other person even noticed when you let go. She opened her phone this morning and almost texted him something he would have found funny. She didn't, and the restraint cost her something she doesn't quite have words for. So here's the question, the one Nadia keeps sitting with and can't answer alone. Why does the thing that never fully began feel like the hardest thing to let go of?